Guys, we need to talk about this Pokemon Presents coming tomorrow in less than 24 hours. Guys, this video is going to be about this Pokemon Presents and what is likely and what is not likely to appear in the Pokemon Presents. Now, as we know, and as you should know from my previous video just a little while ago, this is going to be 20 minutes long, and it's not going to be featuring the Post Malone concert like everybody has been expecting very soon for Pokemon Day. The Post Malone concert is actually going to be the following day for you English speakers. It's going to be much later in the evening for me on the same day as the Presents, because the Presents for me is the 27th, that's Japan time, 26th for you guys in America and Europe, so don't worry on that little time zone difference. But guys, the 20 minutes is going to be cram-packed full of information, not music, so let's get right into what the hell is going to be coming up in this. There's one thing I missed, and I think a lot of people missed this since the hype with the Pikachu mystery gift is now out. There's actually another mystery gift that people have been neglecting and have not noticed that you can get via the internet right now. You don't need a code for this, but if you go to get via the internet, you will get a different mystery gift entirely, and that is going to be this one. It's an item set gift. You can't receive that gift since I already received the same one before, but I don't know why. I think this is just to make up for people who didn't participate in the raid events, possibly. If you are one of those people, you can get this. I can't because I already got it, because I did participate in the raids and whatever. So enjoy those items and let's get talking about what we're going to see in tomorrow's Presents. The first one is the most obvious one. Now, I'm pretty certain, just about 100% certain, we're going to be finally hearing about Pokemon Sleep, because this is a Japanese post. As you can see, its release date is 2020. Pokemon did announce Pokemon Sleep's release to be 2020, and guess what? They passed that by quite a lot, and they didn't mention anything about it since. They haven't even tried to cover their tracks, the fact that they're late with Pokemon Sleep. They haven't tried to make amends. They haven't tried to update the news. They haven't even tried to blame COVID. They haven't said anything about Pokemon Sleep. And this is almost so certain, 100% going to be coming in tomorrow's Presents, especially the release date. So we might very well be able to expect this at the end of the actual Presents itself. It might just be released straight away, you know, soft dropped or whatever you want to call it. Or it might be very, very soon. Either way, guys, we're going to be hearing about Pokemon Sleep. We have to. For the uninitiated, Pokemon Sleep is actually going to be an app that's supposed to accompany your Pokemon Go gameplay. And as you know, Pokemon Go has still been very, very successful. Even if content has been on the downward trend on Europe, the game itself is not. The money they're making is on the upward trend. Pokemon Sleep is supposed to count your sleep hours and give you rewards in Pokemon, and it's going to come with another, I suppose, object, a Pokemon Go Plus system that's supposed to monitor your sleep or something like that, and it's going to act very similar to your I suppose, walking and all this stuff that also gives you rewards now. As you guys know, at the end of the week in Pokemon Go, if you walked a certain amount, you'll get a certain reward, including rare eggs and so on, Pokeballs, whatever else. So that's going to be something that you're going to be able to get from sleeping now, according to Pokemon Sleep. That's what we're watching right now. I don't know, it's counting how many miles people have walked in playing Pokemon, but now they're going to start activating and recording your sleep, which a lot of people do think is kind of creepy, but I don't care, I guess. The next thing we're hands down going to be seeing information about is Pokemon Snap. Now, we've already seen some juicy trailers, we've seen some juicy footage and pictures and whatever else, guys, with some news with this. We got the release date already, but I would not be surprised if we saw a little bit of new footage showcasing the game a little further, and just reminding that pre-orders, etc., guys, get your pre-orders in and so on and so forth, because they obviously want to milk it as much as possible before it comes out. So yeah, you guys are definitely going to be getting reminded about this tomorrow in the Presents, and hopefully with some new valuable footage, not a re-rinse of what we're seeing right now in the announcement trailer. I would like to see something else. And one thing that's worth noting about Pokemon Snap is there have been features discovered in the game that have not been announced yet, okay? So there's something to come, something left to be announced about this game. There's not really much more I can say about that, okay? This was something that was discovered or leaked at some point, and it has not made very many rounds on the internet, but there is something that is not yet announce about this game. Another feature or another mode or something like that in the game. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that might be. Maybe they'll announce it tomorrow, maybe not. Maybe it'll be a surprise for closer to the date. But either way, guys, we're going to be seeing it tomorrow. Another thing that I'm almost certain we're going to see is Pokemon Unite. This is a game I'm particularly hyped about because this is a game I'm looking to get into professionally if possible. We'll see how it goes, but this looks like a lot of fun. It looks like it removes the RNG aspect from a new line of competitive Pokemon playing, and I really enjoy that there is no RNG here. And it's like one of the big games that's very famous worldwide, League of Legends or Dota. It's following in those footsteps in essence, and those games are just successful, hands down, okay? They're so much bigger than Pokemon, so if a version of Pokemon is coming out just like those games, that's gonna probably be pretty big. The only thing is, it's not on PC. It's gonna be on Switch or the mobile, iOS or Android, so it's gonna be a little limited. I expect it to come to PC at some point in the future, but more info about this is they're only starting a beta in Canada for the first time in an English-speaking country as opposed to China, which might mean they're segueing out of the beta sections and finally getting ready for a release date. We might be getting a release date because as of yet this is still TBA. It's still to be announced, guys, which is a little odd because I expected this year, so we should be getting a bit of an announcement or for a release date for this game at long last. Another one on everybody's lips as a rumor, of course, entirely is Detective Pikachu 2. People have been speculating about Detective Pikachu 2 movie as well as a Detective Pikachu 2 game. The reason there might be a movie is because the first movie was very successful, as this article goes into. But the reason there might be a second game is because the first game apparently left you in the story with a completely open-ended ending. There's nothing that was conclusive there. So that people maybe expected a second game from that to continue the story somewhat. So yeah, that was a big open wide thing that really leaves open the possibility of Detective Pikachu 2 that might be announced for the first time tomorrow. We do all have 20 minutes. It's a long time. Another thing that seems to be just completely missing, MIA entirely, ever since it was announced on the 13th of January, is Katy Perry. Where is Katy Perry? She's gone. She's missing. She seems to have been replaced by Post Malone, and I wouldn't be really too surprised if that's the case because I get the feeling Katy Perry has been undergoing some sort of crisis of identity or life crisis throughout the last couple of years, and it seems to have not abated possibly. But I don't know, maybe she is there somewhere. Her hair seems to be back to normal in this picture, just for one thing. But the TV appearances she made were all very, very strange. A long time ago, of course, but they were, you know, coming out of her peak at the beginning of her career, which definitely was her peak, and it was only just sort of a downward trend since then. I don't know what to make of it. I don't exactly know what happened behind the scenes, but she definitely seemed to have some sort of identity or life crisis of some sort. Now, whether or not that's finished now, I don't know. I get the feeling it's possible that she has been replaced by Post Malone. However, if not, we might hear something about her. We might get a little song performance from this thing tomorrow, because it has, of course, been announced that she was going to do some music for the 25th anniversary of Pokemon. I wonder if that is still on. Another one that's a little bit speculated here and there by some communities in the Pokemon world is Pokemon Rangers. Now, what we have here is a very, very old game that people have been speculating might and hoping maybe there might be a sequel. This is one of the least likely ones, along with maybe Pokemon Pokken, the Pokken one, Pokken 2. They actually said they're not doing Pokken 2 yet. However, they did leave open that the possibility of a Pokken 2 in the future is still there. You know, there's still a possibility of it in the future, but it seemed to suggest that there are no ideas, no planning at all in the works for that. So I extremely doubt there's going to be anything about Pokken 2 and possibly Rangers tomorrow. It'd be really odd, but it'd be cool because I've never actually played Pokemon Rangers. I don't really know what's going on in this game. I've never watched it or anything either. So if they come out with a modern version of this, that'd be pretty cool. I'd check that out in an instant. So we'll see. It's one of the least likely ones though, just keep that in mind for all you hopefuls out there. So Pokken 2, no, and this, probably not really. Finally, of course, is the most speculated one. People have been hyping this one up for years, apparently on and off, but the hype has never been higher than it is now. This is Let's Go Sinnoh tweet from Pokemon that made massive explosions of rumors and all that stuff on the internet yesterday compared to its other countdown posts only got like 1,000 to 2,000 retweets. retweets, okay? So this one stands apart from the rest by a big way, and that's just because of the wording of "Let's go Sinnoh," which people have been rather, mixed feelings about that in the Pokemon community. Some people are looking forward to the possibility of a "Let's go Sinnoh," and some people are just, no, please don't. Please, if you're going to make a remake of this, please do it the way Sword and Shield has been done it, or please even improve upon that if possible. So obviously whoever was behind this tweet either made an accident just doing this, it was just coincidence, or they're completely trolling, which is probably the more likely answer. Of course, there have been millions of "Let's go Sinnoh," Diamond and Pearl remake, fan-made art, just like this. This is of course all fan-made, it's not real, but this is the imagination of what it would look like if it was real. The thing about the Pokeball Plus in the middle too, as we saw yesterday in my video, they actually are doing a remake of the Pokeball Plus. It's not any different in any sort of way, it's just sort of being reprinted, whatever that's supposed to mean. It's supposed to be refreshed of some sort as a product that Pokemon wants to continue selling. So the Pokeball Plus isn't going anywhere yet. They're remaking it, hopefully with small improvements. I doubt it though, it just seems to be the exact same thing. And that is expected to be, well, and that of course was something you could use as a controller in the Let's Go games, so that's why that kind of ties in with more speculation about Let's Go Sinnoh. That is I suppose a bigger possibility. It really sort of backs it up, but I think that's just a coincidence, guys. I do not expect to get a Let's Go Sinnoh whatsoever. I do highly expect to get a Sinnoh just because of how popular the idea is, that Pokemon would be foolish to just not consider that and just make it, at least to, if anything, to make big money, okay? That's something that they would do, absolutely. So long as it's not Let's Go Sinnoh, okay? So long as it's a sort of Shield style remake of that, okay? That's what would happen. So yeah, we'll see about that tomorrow. So not long to go at all, guys. So I am going to be streaming the direct, I guess, or the presents tomorrow. Do be here, do subscribe for that, I would really appreciate it, and we can discuss all the new news. We always cover the news like first. We're the first channel to ever do this stuff. We're right up at the top there, so you guys will be not missing out on any news if you get it here first. So hopefully you guys do consider that. Alright guys, that is going to be it for all the most likely contenders that we'll be seeing in tomorrow's presents. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed just seeing and speculating with me here. Don't forget to check out the video I did a couple of hours ago. You do get the mystery gift in there, and we discuss in more detail things that have already dropped, including Post Malone's song. I'll leave them here. I'll leave that video right here for you guys to check out, just for your convenience. So get your mystery gift. I'll see you for tomorrow's stream. Do sub for that, and do like this video if you enjoyed it, and let me know in the comments what you think we're going to get. Did I leave anything out that you think is highly likely? I'd be curious to hear your thoughts. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, guys, bye.